Are there, we don't want to keep all of you here all night, but if there's just a few of the writers who would like to say very brief words about your experience, about what this is like. Paulette is Paulette Salmon.
Beautiful, beautiful writer. Beautiful writer.
I have to say Paulette was the first person to respond to me.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night. Gonna kiss us, right?
Yeah.
Gonna kiss us? What we gonna do? Kick them like hell. All right now. It's a privilege to be here tonight, and I'm so honored that I have a story in a book. I have been writing a long time ago, but I was never privileged to publish anything anywhere. Wow. Sir, I thank you very much.
My pleasure.
1199, everyone, I thank you very much. We thank you very much. God bless. Merry Christmas.
Hello, I'm Bridget Williams, and I'm on page 122.
It's alphabetical.
I work at West Hartford Elkin Rehab in West Hartford, Connecticut here. I just wanted to say I'm privileged to be given a title as writer or author. Yeah. But I'm so happy, but I would say thank you if someone picked the book up and be inspired by it. Then I said, job well done. So I'm thanking you for the opportunity, and 1199 too. So thank you again, and happy holiday.
My name is Esme Martin. I work at the Aurora Senior Living, which now recently changed to Green Springs. I don't like to talk, but I like to write. I wrote many songs, which I just keep it to myself. I didn't publish it. But I like to write, and I'm so glad for the opportunity that I'm not author, and I thank my story is not the best, but it was for real. You know, this patient named Jake, and I tell you, Paul know him. He was a story, he was something to deal with. And only me could really, you know, keep him calm by giving him nice things to eat, rice and peas and so on, you know. So I just thank God that he used me that way. So, and I thank you again. Thank Steve and all the members of the 1199.
God is a good God. We have come thus far by faith, leaning on the Lord, and with the help of 1199. Let us give them a hand. What have been doing? The 1199 have been a blessing to me, coming back from time to time, back to Steve. I always been here and enjoy working here with 1199. When I was to get my GED, I thought I couldn't make it. Until they tell me, yes, you can do it. And I keep on saying I can do all things. In Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. And Christ really strengthened me.
Yes.
Today I'm proud of 1199. I am also proud of my Jamaican lady, Carmen. Give her a hand. I'm also proud of Diane. Diane, don't stop calling up to deceive the phone. I hear the phone was ringing, but it's a pleasure to be here. God bless you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. And Merry Christmas. Honestly, I would never ever see myself in a book. Writing? No. I never ever thought this would ever happen to me, because the first time when I went to the conference, first time I was knowing about it, because you know you go to work, you don't have no time to read anything. You just go to work, then you're home. So when I went to I got the paper about the conference, I said, you know what? I have to come to this conference. So year before last was my first time going to the conference. And honestly, I started to do the GED before, and I dropped out because of work, changing shift, hours, was not working with school and everything. I was like, you know what, I can't be bothered. And then when I came to the conference and they said, you know what, I'm going to take up this challenge. And it is a struggle still, you know, working and doing different kind of shifts and have to come to school and, you know, it's hard. And when I heard about this Kindred Voices, and I started out, and I did a couple of classes, and one time I remember I was home and I'm like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to go this evening. I'm too tired. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm going to come back. But then, you know, I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it and see what it is like. I could not believe it, that I'm standing here.
And you did it.
In an author, in a book. Thank you so much. And you know what? My mom lives in Canada, and I really should send one of this book to her.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I want to see myself doing this. Even my daughter, she's here, and she kind of helped me do what I'm doing, and she encouraged me a lot. Thank you, Latoya.
Yay, Latoya!
Thanks everybody that is a part of this. I thank you so much, because coming from Jamaica, you would not believe that you would be right here.
I just want to say thank you, you know, for the opportunity that you give to us. Well, we was at the CNA conference, and it was winding down at the end of the day. You know, all the fun and the eating, and we decided one more class, and we went into writing. And he made the mistake of saying, you're going to write a story. And, you know, Bobby and all of us, we was like, oh, my brain can't think now. But he keep on persisting us and putting ideas. And, you know, when, at the end of it, he pulled out everything that was in us.
Yes.
And when we, you know, eventually we had something that we could write and laugh about. And, you know, it was to my surprise when Steve told me about, you're in a book. I said, I'm in a book. And he's coming here. Anyway, I can't imagine being an author. So I thank you for that privilege and for being in a book. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Sharon Benjamin. I work at West Hartford Health and Rehab, and I'm proud to be a member of the 1199 team. I must say, Carmen and Tim have something in common. They don't give up. When they call you, they don't get you. They keep calling and calling. He send me emails. I'm like, I see it, but I'm busy. I do 2 jobs. I'm gonna, get back to him. He sent another one and a follow-up one. I'm like, you know what? The only way I could get him off my back, I gotta do what he wants. Get it over with. But you know what? It's a real pleasure to be able to stand here as one of the authors. And I could already see from, sharing this at work and, with family members and neighbors, I could see other people being inspired to do what we did. And I could see this thing getting bigger and going further. And you know what? It's going to all come back to where it started from. So once again, I just want to say thank you very much, Tim, for the opportunity that you've given us. I want to say thanks to everyone who participated, everyone who came out tonight despite the weather. And have a happy holiday. God bless you all.
So we know who you drove a long way tonight. Tell everyone where you drove up from tonight.
All the way from Bridgeport. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I must say, this is Clodagh Lewis. My 2 little babies over there with me. I must say, to God be the glory. Great things He has done. This is not Clodagh. This is God. And I must say thank you, Tim, because if you look at the picture there, you will see it's not really me, it's the Lord. I choose Tim class because I said I need to go back to school. And I said if I go in there, then I will learn to do writing. But when I went in there, he said you have to write a story. I said, oh no, I chose the wrong class. But then
when he told us what to write about, it was about the job, and I said, okay, let me think, and I went back to one of my residents, and I said, okay, and I did it, and I read it to him, and he took my picture, and I was like, okay, that's it, because I know it's like garbage, I wrote. And when I got the call, I was like, oh no, this cannot be true. And to see that I am an author, God be the glory, and thank you, and thanks to 1199. And we will fight, and we will fight, and we will fight, and we will fight, and we will kick. You better fight.
Hi, my name is Val Marie Smith. Good night, everybody.
Where do you work at, Valerie?
I work at Westside Multicare in Manchester. Everyone has heard of Westside Care Center, I'm sure. Okay. But I just want to say thank you to 1199 for this opportunity. I want to thank Diane. Oh my God, she's relentless. Also Steve. Tim, I cannot thank you enough. I mean, there are no words. You're awesome. I thank you so much for taking that class and for getting to this position. Thank you.
The funny thing is, though, that I can't thank you enough for giving me these stories and letting me be part of your writing process.
Well,
so
we thank you.
it's a mutual.
Because of you, we're here tonight and we're authors.
1199, thanks be to God. I'm Audrey Greer, and I'm an author, and I'll be signing books tomorrow.
That was good.
Good evening, ladies, invited guests, and gentlemen. I'm here this evening to thank Timothy Shearer for calling me and asking, about my story, Journey to Education. First, the journey began with Steve and Miss Laurie, a hand for Laurie Tichler. And then it was Charlene Buchanan that said to me one day in transition to class courses, when I said, well, whatever, and she said, Jackie, do not reach for the stars. I said something about the stars. She said, reach beyond the stars. The sky is not the limit, she said. Reach beyond that. And with that, I kept that in mind, and when we had the writing class here this spring, it was 2 sets of stories I wrote. One was education. One day I'm sitting down and said, well, that doesn't sound really right. I need somebody to really spice it up. So, anyway, my mind went blank for a little while, and then up comes Journey to Education. I said, well, that's the right one. So I began writing that. Well, I'm not done with the writing.
I know you're not.
Because you have to publish my autobiography. It's going to be one hell of an autobiography. Oh God, yes, I will say it.
We have a room full of witnesses. Tim said yes.
I want the whole room full of witnesses. I want to give my thanks to 1199. Like Carmen was saying, we were kicking ass long time ago, so we're going to continue doing that. And I would like to also thank all the great teachers who had a hand in helping me on this journey. And I'm going to keep the journey. And I will, don't care what struggle come, according to Frederick Douglass, his stuff is sitting on the wall out here. One evening I was on your phone there, and I saw the poem on the wall. I took it down and I asked the lady next door to make a copy for me. And I'm going to tell you, whatever he said, in life everything is a struggle. And do not give up the struggle, because after all the struggle and after all the BS, you eventually win. So everyone here, if there's a journey you're going on, keep on the journey and you will succeed. Thank you all for listening.